Hey, Lindsay here. We've gone through many of the reasons why video is important and how you can make it a part of your content strategy. In this piece, we're diving a bit deeper into video editing and how you can create snackable content for social media. Let's get to it. There are many different ways you can go about editing a video, and so many tools you can use. For just about every video project, the channel and purpose of the content can really help inform the different tools that you'll need. For instance, if you're doing something simple for social media, like an Instagram video update about your weekend, you might just want to use that platform's editor, or many of the free editing tools out there where you can clip and add some quick effects. If you're doing film edits, of course you'll want a professional solution like Adobe Premiere. But there are so many projects that fall in between, especially if you're putting together content for work. It needs to have the professional look and feel of an agency-produced piece, but you also need a platform that's easy enough for anyone to jump in and use it. Let's say you're an event marketer looking to recap a trade show, or you're on the comms team and need to put together a few employee spotlights. Or maybe you're looking to compile the thoughts of several SMEs for a social post on a trending industry topic. These types of videos shouldn't be hard to make, and really, you don't need a ton of resources to get them done. So let's work on one of these together. A super easy way to get snackable content: take a recorded webinar that you're proud of and edit it down into short social clips. Now, if you use Socialive for your webinar, you're already ahead of the game because you don't need to go to another tool to make your edits. The first thing you want to map out is the vision for the final video. Usually, if you want to distill down a lengthy piece of content, you'll want to pull highlights and give a few of the best sound bites. Usually that means watching through the entire video, but with a text-based editor, you can search the transcript of the recording, type in the key phrases you want to pull. For this example, we want to highlight democratization as a key phrase for how more people are getting into video editing. Okay, it comes up a few times in the conversation, and I see each panelist says it once. I go to each moment, make quick clips from each of these spots. I need to check to make sure I capture the context around it and build clips that make sense together. So that leaves us with about 5 minutes of content from the initial hour-long session. I'll speed this part up a bit, but I'm going to go through and listen to each moment and try to get the best 10 to 15 seconds from our speakers. All I have to do is drag the clipping guides here around the pieces I want, and then click delete from the rest. Oh, before I forget, I want to include captions in the final video, so I'll go ahead and enable those subtitles. Once I have the content that I want, I need to then think through the format. This is for social, so about 30 seconds to a minute is the sweet spot for the length of the video. This was recorded in 16:9 landscape mode. Sometimes it works to reformat these into portrait 9:16, but since the original branding was already approved, I don't want to mess with the template. Right, so I now have a 45-second video, and it already has a solid look since I'm working from content that our production team put together. I want to add some branding for social to make sure our logo is in there, so I'm going to add an outro video our marketing team put together. I'll leave the intro clean so the video opens up with our moderator introducing the topic. If I was working with the raw footage instead of the composite, I could always add in slides that were used during the webinar, or a title card, but I'm happy with my video. All I have to do is hit export, and now I have the highlight video I can use on social to promote the on-demand webinar and try to drive some more leads from what was an excellent conversation. So there you go. We took a few minutes to create a new piece of content, and all we did was edit it down from an existing piece we already had. Of course, there's so much more that goes into building content from the ground up, but repurposing content like this is a fast and easy way to extend the value of each piece. This is also the best way to create a campaign around your pillar content. And once you get into the rhythm of making one type of video, you can experiment and create more. That's the thing. The opportunities really are endless. And it doesn't have to be hard. Don't overthink it. Just start creating more content, get more reps in, and you'll fill your channels with fantastic snackable videos like this one in no time. That's it for today. For more tips and information about video creation, be sure to follow Socialive on LinkedIn, YouTube, and check out our newsletter.